Hello guys, welcome to a new video. So it's the first time I can say that in what, 5 months or something. Um, Today we're gonna use the reworked elf camp. Woohoo! It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Love how they add the classic skin, and that's really all I can say right now. But it's gonna be one elf camp versus casual mode, reworked elf camp. You know, you clicked on the video, you read the title, you know what it's gonna be about. I hope. But am I happy with the rework? Now, does my opinion actually count towards anything? I'm a small YouTuber. Of course, it probably has no effect on people. But I will still say my opinion. I think overall, it's a good rework for what it is. Granted, it does feel ever so slightly rushed. It feels like they kind of had to rush it out a little bit just for the update. But it also just kind of shows, like with the sleigh bomber, the one that throws presents from a sleigh, that doesn't work. It literally does no damage. If nobody didn't know that, it's pretty cool. And there's still the bug where sometimes the snowball effect, like you can see that effect right there. Like these guys is the effect, snowball effect, can still be magnetized by or increased in size by like 30,000 times. It's also weird because the elves still use the old type of explosion. What I mean by that is the damage is still like inconsistent. Like sometimes they'll say like the suicide bomber here. Oh shoot, I probably should have said that, but this guy, he says he does 6 damage, but it actually only does like 20 or 30 damage because it uses the old explosions where it doesn't. Well, as you see there, the highest damage you saw there was probably 21. Because if you didn't know, Mortar and Rocketeer, they switched it so it always does, like, say a Mortar does 200 damage. If it says it does 200 damage, every hit guaranteed, no matter where it hits, does 200 damage. But Elves, as you saw there, it only showed 26. Only do, well, what they say. Or inconsistent amounts. And that's a big issue with Ripped Elf, because it shows 360, but it never does 360. I bet you bottom dollar you'll never see 360. You might see 300, but not 360. But besides that, pretty good rework. And the only reason why I like this skin so much is because it's just so good. You can't replace the elves, especially Ripped Elf. The new Ripped Elf is ugly. I'm sorry to whoever made this, but the new Ripped Elf is ugly. And I was also, when I heard rework, I was hoping for a bit more instead of just a revamp and restart or rework in stats. Because I mean, I feel like they could have done more. Like they could have had like the evil elf or something. But oh well. Bygones be bygones, I guess. And I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been kind of back and forth with TDS. Some new updates have been just kind of interesting, to say the least. Like, the Frost mode feels like it could have been just a special game mode. Like, why wasn't it put in the special game modes area? Did they just forget about the special game modes category? Also, yeah, this is a new bug where some towers and units just have their, in time scale, their animations still play like normal. As you can see, Ripped Elf, whenever he throws a snowball, he just keeps walking even though he's doing the animation. Wait, is it actually doing 360? Oh, it did 291 there. I guess maybe they fixed Ripped Elf? Oh, I guess they probably did. Oh, a new thing with Ripped Elf, though, is his explosion isn't actually when he actually does damage. It's a little bit before, as you saw there, the explosion landed. And that's not a time scale thing. That's just a Ripped Elf thing. Yeah, I don't know, but Gift Bomber, unless they fixed it recently. There's no way they fixed Gift Bomber as I'm recording this. That'd be crazy. No way. Oh yeah, see, it's doing nothing. It did nothing there. All it's useful is its ram damage to bosses. That 575 damage is pretty nice. Or 500 if it's not with perks. Because keep in mind, this run is with perks, and I have the best unit ones. I don't know what the units is under. Is it not economy? Strategy? Yeah, strategy. Expanded barracks, 15%, and beefed up minions, 15%, so max there. Might have to change my rules to 2. It just really sucks that Gift Bomber can't do anything. Because, yeah, as you can see, nothing is happening there. And I hope more people will bring attention to that, and hopefully the devs see that before... Well, I know they're, like, on a vacation break or whatever, but I hope they come back for a second to fix that. Because they charge money for this tower, so... Yeah, no, we're gonna have to use a second elf camp out here. Unfortunately, gotta change the rules every now and then, but... I really don't want to have to re-record this video, so... Holy. It's hard to tell how much explosive damage Ripped Elf actually has, but that seemed huge. It hit enemies from here when it got thrown here. Pretty big. Oh my goodness. I mean, what do you guys think of the Elf Camp Rework? Let me know in the comments. Also, how do you feel about the skins? It's like, they all vary. Personal opinion. Also, it was a really big missed opportunity. Why do they call the one archer skin Elf Archer and not Holiday Archer like its old name was? I think that's a missed opportunity right there, if you know what I'm talking about. Man, that just probably reset everything. Well, that's just gonna... Oh no. Look at these guys have a lot of DPS now. We need that splash, though. Which is why the Gift Bomber having nothing hurts so bad. Also, I'm pretty sure this is on purpose, but 6.7 attack rate. Like, really? Which dev decided to do that? Oh, say goodbye to all my gunner elves. I don't like these guys. They're all bloated. Oh wow, it's actually pretty bad. I was hoping they would change that too, where Rift Elf can actually attack even though on top of other ranged units. Like, I feel like Rift Elf is tall enough to where he could throw a snowball over other ranged units. Same with the Executioner Skull, which they also kind of broke this update. Like, a lot of Executioner's animations just don't work. Especially Fallen Executioner. A lot of his stuff just doesn't work. Also, this is looking pretty bad. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but... I do not like that bloated speedy boss, but... Yeah. Yeah. Grave is here. Breakers hurt elf camp a lot, I'm realizing. Again, it's probably because, well, Gift Bomber doesn't work. Pretty nice having him alive. Hopefully they can throw more snowball. Again. And this is where Gift Bombers will just chip at these guys. Or at least at Grave. If he doesn't stop. Nice, he actually lived. Get one more snowball on, please, Ripped Elf. That's some pretty decent chip. I think all this is just his summonings. I'm pretty sure this is the max capacity of gunner elves you can get, which isn't bad DPS. But it's not really good. I'll say that much. Put this on 2 times because it's going to take a little bit. Alright. As you can see, we've already done near 5,000 just by Gift Bombers. Just killing. Dying. Dying to him. I just gotta watch. I don't want to get a random YouTube ban for some reason. Because AI moderation, I've heard, is pretty bad lately. It's a pretty big shame that all these gunner elves have to move. Oh, now the ripped elves have to push up. If we do win this, that would be shocking. I'd be shocked. Good thing he's not there. So we can build up gunners. Please kill that before it touches our gunners. Alright, nice. I should at least get one more snowball in each. We should have another one coming out really soon. Oh, does that kill them? That kills one of them? Holy. Yeah, Gravedigger was never really balanced with damage. I remember, I think if you look at one of my first videos when I was looking at the rework for Gravedigger, and I'm like, holy, why did I do 1,000 damage to my Executioner Skeleton? Gravedigger should not do that much damage. He should only do like 100 at maximum. I think Groot does absurd amounts too. I don't think they ever balance the damage numbers for the attacks for modern enemies. Well, besides events, of course. I'd hope the events are relatively balanced. I mean, no one's really using high HP units on those on this mode anyway, typically. But this is looking not so good. Especially because he's summoning again. And, oh, we get ripped elves. But they can't use their snowball attack until right there. But we're gonna get one though. That ripped elf just absolutely got obliterated. Oh. Now we're vulnerable. Watch this. Does he know that I have a molten monster ready for him? Boom. Definitely part of the rework, guys. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, but why not, you know? But thanks for watching, guys. I'll hopefully be back on uploading. I know my last video I said I'll be back. Just say that didn't happen for what, a solid 5 months, give or take. But I should be back now. And if you enjoyed this video, I know this was pretty long paced and, well, probably not that good, unfortunately. Like and subscribe. That's a classic YouTuber thing. And I'll hopefully see you again. Adios, amigos.